Now let's catch up with Clark and Wade on Fayette County Lake and witness Garmin's PanOptix Livescope in use.
You know, today was the first opportunity I had to use Garmin's new Livescope. It's just like PanOptix. It looks forward, but the thing about it is it shows incredible detail. Like you were looking at a TV picture of it happening down below you. A lot of this is just kind of a learning curve for us, Wade, and first thing we figured out is you really can see your bait really well. I mean, it doesn't matter where your bait is, the cone's pretty big, so if your bait's a little bit left or a little bit right, you can see it really well. And then those fish, what I'm amazed is how quick they're moving. They're moving around. Now, we're not getting many bites, but you can see the fish clearly.
Clearly, I mean, everything that's going on, and it's like you're learning a new technique, a new way to fish for the first time. I mean, this is brand new, straight out of the box to us. So, pretty interesting. Very powerful tool as far as making a guy that doesn't do this kind of fishing really, all of a sudden gain confidence in it and an understanding of what's going on.
Look at this, it's a giant bluegill, Wade.
Holy cow.
Look at the size of that bluegill. I mean, good grief. He's bigger than my hand.
He's big.
So that's part of what we're seeing down there. Now that is cool. I don't care what anybody says.
That's dinner in the Wendlandt household.
Look at the size of that guy. I mean, it's like a crappie.
When you look at a traditional sonar, it's, you know, it's a flashlight beam straight to the bottom. Right. This cone is so much bigger. You know, we're throwing out here 30, 40 feet in front of us. We're drop shotting left, drop shotting right, and we can actually see our bait versus the old style where it's just was in a little flashlight cone. And so I get frustrated. I didn't feel like I had any chance to be able to pull it off. And today is not a day I wouldn't do this in the old school way because I'd never see my bait. I would never know where I was.
Yeah, and we get frustrated with that. I do too. I'm a forward fisherman. I like to fish fast, power fish. But what I've learned is using PanOptix, and now this Livescope is that what I see down there, I actually can see my bait in the cone, and I know it's my bait. I can see the weight, I can see the bait above it.
The reaction to your rod moving?
I mean, absolutely. You hop it up off the bottom, you see it hop up off the bottom.
Pretty amazing piece of technology. There comes one after it. God, look at his tail, you can see his tail. You can see his tail. I don't know if it's a carp or a catfish or what. He didn't bite it, but he went down after it again. They react to it though. I mean, he swam away. Now he's swimming back over it. Look at him. It's like, got him! Yeah. It just tells you, when you look at what we're looking at down there and the size, I mean, this is educational because we're learning, you know, what each one of these sizes of fish are gonna look like. And I go back to my ice fishing adventure, and we're sitting there and we're dropping on the traditional PanOptix and the way you could watch them swim over. And now with Livescope, I mean, if you can see the fins on fish this size and how they're reacting and chasing your bait up, can you imagine when we find something that's real?
You know, Garmin's an amazing company. They just have so much technology at their disposal that they're putting into their marine electronics. And as far as the future goes, I can't wait to get this in my hands. I mean, there's no doubt in some situations, it's gonna be a difference maker. And so with that technology, I think the future is sky high.